Most companies rushing into AI are making a huge mistake. They're skipping the one thing that makes AI actually work. Without it, your shiny AI tools are just party tricks, burning time and burning money. I call it your company's brain, the AI operating system that connects all your data, your processes, your tools into something your business can actually use to win. And in this video, I'm going to show you exactly what it is, why almost nobody's building it, and how you can before your competitors leave you in the dust. Without the brain, your company doesn't exist in the era of intelligence. Brain is everything. Your brain is your AI operating system in your business. You have to integrate your brain into that business. What does this stand for? It stands for the B, the base of information. So every business, every single one of you who has a business has unstructured data that's probably spewing out everywhere right now that is really useful. You have YouTube videos, social media posts, customer testimonials, various documents that are stored everywhere, SOPs, notes about your customers, a CRM, all of this stuff is everywhere. And most of it is in a format that computers can't easily interact with. We call it unstructured. It doesn't fit into a nice, neat relational database where you've got columns and we can look all of this up. So you need to build this base of information. This comes in the form of a very key piece of technology called a vector database. A vector database is how we store information that is accessible via natural language by speaking to that database and returning data based on that query. That is the core technology of the brain. If you don't have a vector database that you are passing your information to and storing information in, your AI agents have no chance of competing because they're just going to be basically out of the box GPTs. And that's going to become very boring very quickly for most customers. You need to have your recipe for what you do. So once you've got your information, we need to know, no matter what business process you are trying to automate and build an AI agent into, if you don't have a recipe for how it's done, if you can't write out a sequence of steps, this happens, that happens, this is our style guide here, this is the format of the email, this is the format of the report. If you don't have that, you leave the AI agent up to chance and creativity. And AI agents are incredibly creative. They are the most creative, brilliant employees you've ever had in your business. The problem is, they turn up to work drunk 95% of the time. So you need to put some barriers around them and constrain the possible outputs that they have. And your recipe is the key to doing that. Once you have your recipe, you need to build that AI agent layer into your business. Go and get an N8N account. Go and have a developer build you some agents with LangChain and LangGraph and all of these other wild technologies that we have access to. You have to build this AI agent layer into your business because it will allow you to accelerate. It will allow you to compete. I think an interesting thing that's going to happen as more products and services become hyper-personalized, hyper-scalable, at the beginning, this will be remarkable for customers and you'll get early winners in those markets. But you know, we have hedonistic adaptation as humans. This is why chasing money will never make you happy, right? You always adapt to the amount of money that you have. It's the same thing with products and services. When they experience a highly personalized service that's agentically driven for the first time, it'll blow their socks off and they'll tell everyone about it. When they've done that for the 100th time, it's not remarkable anymore, it's expected. And if you fail on the expectations, you lose business like crazy. So you have to do this. This is non-optional. You need to build that infrastructure in your business to access that data, okay? You've got to build your vector database. You've got to connect up your disparate systems via webhooks and APIs and automation systems that allow an agent to move through your business, find the information that it needs, use that as context so it can do the job that you're asking it to. It's like expecting your best employees to come into work without a laptop and an internet connection in the information age and expecting to compete on the global stage. It's not going to happen. Like, you had to buy them laptops, you had to have an internet connection, they needed electricity in the office. It's the same thing in the age of intelligence You need to connect systems. You need to build data pipelines. You need to build vector databases, etc., into your business. And then finally, the cherry on top is you need to build the natural language interfaces that allow you to chat with your data. So this looks like, what's your version of ChatGPT in your business? How do you speak with those agents and say, hey, business co-pilot, please go and send an email to John Smith and have that happen. If you can't interact with the AI agents, everything else we've just done is for nothing. So you've got to think about, how is my team going to interact with this agent? How does my customer chat with this agent? At what time, when is it appropriate to chat with an agent, and when should they chat with a human who chats with the agent? Ask those questions. And if you build out the brain, the AI operating system in your business, you have the ingredients to become an intelligence era business, and you will destroy those businesses in your niche who are not intelligence era businesses. Thanks for watching. I hope you got real value from this. If you did, hit that like button and make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss what's coming next. Now, if you want to learn more about AI in business, check out the video right here.